welcome to Unveiling Africa. We've been on quarantine status and we're back again with a total own new rebranding of our products. Here today is going to be one of my first segments in cooking something nice from Africa. I'll start with what I know best, my favorite soup, and my children and my husband's favorite soup too, called Okro Soup. And you know what? It is so simple, it is healthy, it is good for our big and friendly friends out there, and also quick to make on a very busy day for our busy mothers and housewives alike. First of all, let's share with you Okro Soup, the ingredients that make up this wonderful, tasty, delicious, sumptuous soup. First of all, the main ingredient, of course, is okra. It is a green vegetable grown mostly in most parts of West Africa, I believe. We also have bitter leaf, and I know a lot of people do not use this, but I use this because it gives the taste, gives a variance on the taste buds, so you don't just have something just slimy and bland. We also have Ngolo. It's a Calabari river crustacean, which makes the food add some texture to it and gives us more flavor as well. We also have dry fish. We have some meat, and we have some tomatoes and bell peppers. And to add some more flavor, we have crayfish. And don't forget, okra can be very bland, so we add a touch of red pepper to give it that zest that makes you want to eat some more. Also, we use some fresh Jamaican pepper just to add some, zing, some spiciness to it. So first of all, what do? I get my ingredients. I already have some things in here in my blender. I have bell pepper, I have some Jamaican pepper, I have some crayfish, which makes this taste so delicious. So I'm going to add some of this into my blender, and we're going to blend this nicely, and we're gonna start our soup. Usually I add some chicken broth or meat broth to my blender just to give it that nice taste, that flavor. And then you can add some water just to make it not too dry. So we're gonna, I notice a lot of people use the oil first. I notice some cooking people do that, but I will just go ahead and mix some of the broth with some more water. Bring this to a boil with my blended ingredients. And back home in Africa, we do not use a lot of measurements. We just eyeball some of those things. So I would say use 3 bell peppers, 2 tomatoes, a dash, like 1 or 2 Jamaican peppers, and blend this all together with maybe a cup of crayfish. This is the dried crayfish from the little crustacean one. So what we do, we add this during the cooking. So now what I'll do is bring this to a boil while we go ahead and start preparing our okra. So you can do this in many ways. You can blend it, you can chop it up like I'm doing. You can slice it up as well. Whatever tickles your fancy, I guess. I tend to do mine like this because it gives some more texture to the food. And so that when you're eating with your fufu or eba or okay, like the Ghanaians. You have something to chew in your mouth, making it more interesting and the experience more salivating. I'll throw in my bitter leaf because you know bitter leaf is dry, so you want to make sure it's moist and cooked. You know, because the okra doesn't take that long to cook. So I'll throw in my bitter leaf at this point. While this whole soup is boiling, coming to a boil. One of the secrets of bitter leaf is once you add the bitter leaf, do not stir your soup, because the old wives' tale or the old women from the villages and from with experience tell us that if you do that, the soup gets bitter. So we let it boil together, and then when it's boiled, you can now stir it into your soup. Like I said, some people use fresh spinach. I use the dried bitter leaf because it gives it a unique taste. Okra soup is very healthy. It's good for people with high blood pressure. I hear a lot of people say, support that to stabilize your blood pressure. So, and it's so quick and easy to cook. Even the little girls in the villages and even the townships know how to cook okra soup. So you can't go wrong with okra. And different ways for different folks. This is what I do. This is what I like to do. And as the soup continues to boil, I'll throw in my dried fish. All this so that we can continue to make the food, cook the food, and make sure that it's well cooked. Because by the time we throw in our okra, it should be, the soup should pretty much be cooked and ready for consumption. That was dried fish. And it could be any fish that's dried. Usually I get them from home, back in Africa. So you can find them here in African stores. They're always available, depending on what kind of fish you like. Now you see we can now stir our soup, stir all the ingredients together. Another thing we're throwing at this point is the Ngolo. This is it's kind of chewy when it's cooked, and it's nice when it's eaten with your okra as well. So I throw it into and bring everything to a boil. At this time, you can cover your soup, because I noticed some people cover their okra soup. I do not do that because I've been told also by my elders that when you cover okra, it doesn't draw, which is one of the uniqueness of this soup. So we cook all the dried ingredients, cook the soup to a good, comfortable, sumptuous meal, and then we add in our okra. That's one of the last few things we do. But in the meantime, the soup is on the boil. We'll add in some more of the crayfish, the dried crayfish, and some dried pepper. I know you'll say, why so much pepper? Well, you know that okra is bland, okra is slimy, so in order for you to enjoy it more, it has to be spicy. Trust me, you'll like it. So boil, you can smell. Don't forget, we'd have to add in our other spice or seasoning. It's called Knorr. I like to use Knorr because mostly it's just chicken or beef seasoning. Just to add some flavor. Like that. And in this case, I'm adding 3 cubes. So tell me, make sure you subscribe to Unveiling Africa. This is something new that we're trying. Tell me what you think about what we're doing these days. How do you like this? You know, with all of us at home now, going through the quarantine, a lot of people are trying new dishes, trying to cook for their husbands, for their families. You know, so let us know what you'd like for us to show you, and we'll definitely do that. We haven't forgotten you all, and I hope you're behaving and being good during this quarantine period. I hope you take care of your family. You're all maintaining social distance, and you're all staying away from the public. This is family time now. And hope you're washing your hands. 20 seconds, they say. And trust me, it's no joke out there. So be careful. And also, make sure that when you cough, especially when you're cooking, you cough into the crook of your elbow. And also when you sneeze. Be very careful, because this is not funny. And these are not novel times. These are exclusively different times. So make sure that we're all safe, enjoying our family and our lives within the four walls of our house. Unless the essential ones, we have to go out there to take care of. The first responders have to go take care of people out there. And essential workers like us who have to still go outside. And thank all our first responders and all those who go out there to take care of other people. That's why it's good to prepare them nice meals by the time they come back home. So as this boils, we can add some of our meats, which are already prepared. Some people also like to start off with their fresh meats in the soup and bring it to a boil as they add the other ingredients. That's another way to do it. And at this time, we'll add our palm oil. Palm oil has been defined as one of nature's best, even though people say it's cholesterol unfriendly or cholesterol, it causes cholesterol. Just a little bit will help and enhance the food. So, in this case, we'll add. Can you smell it already? I can. It smells delicious already. I'll add a spoon. That should be enough. I'm just gonna let's just add it. Not too much. Just to give it, that nice color at the end of the day. So at this time, I like to try to taste and see if there's enough seasoning, because this is the time for us to do that before adding our Oh my gosh! Stop right here. I'm gonna cover this for a little bit, and soon enough we'll be adding our okra, and the soup is done. So after you let it boil for about 20 minutes, it's time to add in our okra. And I can smell the flavorings, I can smell all the seasonings, and the spiciness is coming too. You know, during this time of coronavirus pandemic, it's nice to have nice, spicy soup, because you could just drink this, you could just, eat this, and that's all you need. So you're not gonna even gain weight if you don't want to eat all the fufu, but to get a full stomach, your husband, I'm sure, will ask for it. Buy him some fufu, okay? Thank you. So as you put this in the okra, you can now turn the okra. If it's too thick for you, some people don't like it too thick, you can add some more meat water if you have some. Or I usually just add in some bottled water to make it, And like I said, I do not cover my okra soup after this point. I just let it boil for another 3 minutes and soup is ready. It is so delicious. I can see it. And I can taste it. And with it, like I said, with the bitter leaf, it gives it an added twang to this whole okra soup. I bet you didn't know we could do that. It is spicy, just the right spice, just the right seasoning. Even though I said so myself, I wish you were here to test it. But we'll have someone test it for you and tell you exactly what it tastes like. So, that's my okra soup. By the way, palm oil is also good for health benefits, for bringing down or reducing the heart disease, as well as very good for your brain functions. So you see, you can't go wrong with a little bit of palm oil, not too much. Like I said, it's unsaturated too, unsaturated fat. And of all tropical oils, palm oil seems to have the most benefits compared to coconut oil or palm kernel oil. So, you know, it just gives it a nice coloring and a nice flavor. The soup is almost ready. We can add some more of meat if you want. I'm going to add some more chicken. And that's it. So, like I said, during this quarantine period, it's good to know a little bit more, add some more, dishes to your menu. And no one can go wrong by feeding their family healthy African dishes, I say. Spicy, that will clear the throat, clear the lungs. It is good, it is wise, and it's nice. Anyway, I enjoy cooking for my husband and my children, and they love my cooking too. Proof of the pudding is in the tasting. So we have a chief taster here to tell us who or what he thinks about this and what it tastes like. So may I present my herbalicious Dino Dambo McCary. Hi. Okay, try it and tell me what you think of it. I guess this will keep you home.
Ooh, holy ho.
During this quarantine.
Wow. It looks beautiful. Green. This okra is Now let me test it with the
farina. Oh, fufu.
Powdered yam fufu. Wow. I can see it's steaming.
You can use your hands, but you know what? Sometimes you want to drink some soup.
I can see it's steaming. Wow. This is nice.
What do you think? From A plus.
Give me a high five.
Boom! There we have it.
Thumbs
You
up.
said it.
Very nice. Need to taste. Can I take one more?
Oh, please do.
Ooh, wow.
Let's save some for the family.
Sure.
I bet you all. I wish you could taste it. I tell you. Can I taste some too?
Yeah, I'll feed you.
And you can have it with Malta, which is a very favorite Nigerian drink. We have Malta. You can have it with Glenlivet.
Glenlivet after you finish pounding yam.
Oh my God.
Glenlivet whiskey goes down well. Any whiskey for that matter.
I love
Or beer because it's hot.
I tell you, I get orders from Arizona, from Maryland, for my okra soup. Ask them, they'll tell you.
Houston?
Go on my website, go on YouTube, and you'll see those orders coming in like this. So anyway, I just want to say thank you again for watching us. Thank you for stopping by Unveiling Africa. And we hope that we can bring you many more of this episodes. And tell us what you want to see. And please stay safe. Wash your hands. Stay away from the public. If you must go out to get your groceries, maintain social distancing, which is 6 feet apart. And please, please, hold all your celebrations. Hold all those parties. We will have time to come and celebrate after we've gotten rid of this virus. So COVID-19, get away from town. Run away from town. We don't want you here. Bye.
This is the COVID-19 antidote.
We love you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Let me continue to have some.
If you need to know more about this dish or want me to prepare any more dishes for you during this period that we're indoors, not out and about, let me know in my YouTube page, Unveiling Africa. Hit me up on my Instagram, Chris Unveiling A, because we're going to be out there too. And subscribe, because you make us who we are, and because of you, we are. We also like to know okra is a very delicious ingredient because it's good for diabetic control as well. People with high blood pressure, diabetes, they eat a lot of okra, and it has been notified by nutritionists that they're very, very good in curbing, their issues. I want to give a shout out to my makeup artist. As you can see, I'm still looking pretty. Suki Mac, she's one of the best. My camera crew, Suki Mac again, and Dammy, and our taster, the man of the house, my hubbalicious, Dino Dambo McCarry, the golf enthusiast. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed doing this tonight, or this evening, and I hope you will too. If you have any questions about my okra soup, we'll leave the ingredients and the method of our production on our website or on YouTube, and we'll hope to see you again soon. And I just want to say one thing, a few thanks to my family during this period. We have been keeping together and doing a lot of things together, and this is one of them, cooking together. Thank you so much. Bye.